Hi guys, it's Melissa from My Puzzle Life. Tried to do a video using my new iPhone today. It was, I think, the iPhone 12, and my son got the one above that. I think the iPhone Pro, which is really cool. But my YouTube's not working on it, so I'm gonna try to call Apple tomorrow and see if I can get it to fix, or I'm gonna have to go back to using a camera or my laptop, one of the two. So if I use my camera, though, I could take my SD card out and just take it wherever I want and film where I want to film. But it's been a very long day. I'm getting very tired, starting to feel a little manic, quite honestly, really angry. I don't know if the anger is from part of mourning or what. And I'm sitting here listening to YouTube where they're talking about and COVID, and it just amazes me how people think it's just going away, and it's not. It just makes me sick. And these poor people are. It's just listening to it's just heartbreaking. Don't know how anybody can believe anything that we're being told about it. But as far as the phones, try to make it a chippier video. I got I took it. I still have part of it. This is the thing that Sean got as a new decoration for his room because we're redoing everything, and he thinks this will wake him up in the morning. I doubt it. But his phone died. We got two of these wireless charger pads, which are really cool. I've used mine. It seems to charge really quick. My case is already on my phone, but it's a Kate Spade. And let me see if I can see which one it is. Well, you know what? I can show you. I know it's my phone is a C phone, and then it has the flowers with little gems on it. And Sean's is actually I don't know what to call it, tie-dye. This is a tie-dye one. So we have him that. We got two chargers. And these were the boxes the phones came in. His was a blue. He wanted to go. They were out. My hair's bad because we've been running around everywhere. And I've been in here in the bed trying to figure out this stupid YouTube. And I got the seafoam, which I wanted purple, but I'm really happier with the seafoam, probably better. Got just a tulip glass because I hate those things. Use them all the time. So I got a new one of those. I got a new in our house. When you walk in the front door and turn towards your left, the first thing you see is the kitchen. There used to be a door there actually years ago, and over the years, people took half of it down and then took the whole thing down. Don't know why they did, but I bought a curtain and I'm gonna hang a curtain there. So if the kitchen's messy, you're not looking at a messy kitchen. And I don't even think I've taken off the rest of my makeup and put my moisturizer on, which I guess I'll do after this. And I got a watch my pajamas. Oh, which I'm in. Sorry. For my birthday, my husband got me some outdoor rocking chairs and a table, which something's wrong with one of the chairs, so we gotta have to take it back, of course, and they're gonna put it together. But for my birthday, I wanted a printer so I could start printing my own pictures with my camera again, so I can kind of get back into photography kind of things. But I saw this frame at Target, and that was really cute. So I picked it up because I like unusual frames. So grab that. I'm trying to think what else we did. We went out to Samurai and ate, which is a Japanese restaurant. Sean and I shared, and it's like enough for 10 people. I don't even know why we don't just triple it and just. Oh, and I got this book tonight. The Women of the Bible Speak. So I thought maybe that will help settle me sometimes. Um, I'm kind of having a problem right now trying to keep myself from spending. And I think that's part of the mania. So I think I'm going to try to just maybe lay down and watch TV and go to sleep. I could get up because I really, couple of things I've planned to do in here. And sometimes when you're manic, you do it. And sometimes when you're manic, you're sporadic and you're doing 100,000 things at one time. And that's how I am. So I want to get to these two things. And my daughter will be here tomorrow to visit for the weekend. So I told Sean to go clean the kitchen, and I'm sure it hasn't been done. I want him to do the dishes. And I told him we could all get up in the morning and straighten up the living room because it's not bad. It's fairly decent until we get the rooms, get her room started painting, and then put a wall up for his room and then for the dining room. So he's a little upset that her room's getting started first, but hers is kind of going to have to be everything taken out, painted, put back in. So to me, that just makes common sense to start there and then start on his and then finish up everything else. But I look like crap. Had a hard day yesterday because, like I said, I went to. Well, I don't know if my video even posted yesterday, but we went out to the cemetery and put a cross up for my mom because, of course, I know they're not going to do anything for her. And I talked to my attorney yesterday, and he said, "Well, they're getting nothing. All they're just been asses, pretty much." Um, so he said, she can either get her an attorney, and he's gonna, do something for nothing. For he's gonna get paid for doing nothing because she's gonna end up having to pay for an attorney if she gets one. But they get nothing out of this, so that's why they don't want to do something. So I didn't even want to be in the same room with him, and he told me not to even worry about it. He said 5-10 minutes tops, and he said it's going to be on Zoom, and that will be it. So hopefully in about 2 weeks we'll have Sean's car down here and all that. So I'm kind of dreading on that. It just the gall of them. I mean, you set my mom on fire and then you pull this stunt. She knew they would. She knew what they would do before she passed. She didn't know they were going to cremate her because she just told me my sister had the policy to bury her with. So she didn't know at all that she was going to be cremated, had no clue. So, as you can tell, there's a lot of anger there. A lot of anger. I haven't talked to any of them since maybe a couple days after Mom passed. And Mom passed on the 25th, so I'm assuming probably the 27th is the last time I spoke with them. So I never intend to again. Have no desire to. I have a life expectancy plan, and I've always had it. I've always known what it would be, it's quite a long one, quite actually. And my grandfather, who he was diabetic and everything, lived into his hundreds, and I've always known that would be my life expectancy. And I actually not planned, to settle all that. It's going to be invite only. Only people who I want there are going to be the people there. Period. People had made comments to cousins that um, I didn't show up to my mom's memorial service since there was no body there. And she explained to them that, I was there 16 years till the end, and I wasn't needed anymore. She wasn't there. She didn't need me. She was gone. And I don't care what they think. They can all think what they want. They can go sit in an empty room and look at pictures and listen to music. That wasn't my mom. I had my mom. I know who she was, and that's it. I don't I don't need their comments. I don't care what they say. If you're my family, you're my family. If you're not, you're not. And the ones who know that are. And um, we're gonna we're looking into trading in my Equinox, and Sean's car goes to me after the probate until it can be signed over to him when he turns 18. But what we've decided, hoping we can do this, if not, probably it's not going to make that big of a difference, because the blue book value on his car is not that great. But we're going to trade in those and then give him the blue book value of his car and set him a fund aside so he can buy a car. But he's a big kid, so he needs a bigger car. My mom's car it's not suitable, safe, nothing for him. For older small lady, yeah, it was fine, but not for a 6'4", 200 something pound kid. It's not a good car. My SUV, I can't see around him, and I've almost had wrecks. And that's why I'm looking for a new um, larger car. So we're looking at a Subaru Forester as what I'm looking to get. And then we will start searching for him a car, see what suits him and his size wise and safety wise. It's a big concern because he's wanting to commute back and forth to college after he gets his basics done. And I want him in something safe. I can't handle the thought of him being in something unsafe. And that's why I don't want him driving her car, because I don't feel it's safe. It's a Toyota Corolla is what it is. And to me they're really kind of flimsy made looking cars. So I guess this is just a jibber jabber and a haul. I don't know why I even come on. I kind of got pissed because who I thought could help with my iPhone getting it to work for YouTube didn't. So not very happy with that. And I guess I'll let y'all go so everybody can go to sleep. And thanks for watching if you watched. And I would very much appreciate if y'all help me grow my small channel. I'm trying, as anybody is in life. We're all just trying, praying, trying to get through. And I don't even know what to say. Just be sure to share, subscribe, join my channel. Help me try to grow it. I would really appreciate it. Give me ideas. I have some box unboxings coming. I may do a haul. I showed you a little bit of a haul tonight, but it was kind of just. There was a shower curtain bar down there. That's what I use across the door entry to hang the curtain. That's what I'm going to use. So I think that's it. No, it seems like I've got some more stuff at Sean bought a cap at Target. Seems like something else. I don't remember what. But and you know what, y'all? I had Red Lobster gift cards. They had been in my purse for months. Looked at them yesterday, and I told them, I said, well, we could go to Red Lobster if y'all want. Just knowing I couldn't eat anything, I'd probably only bought a Caesar salad or some of those little baby base fried scallops. That's all I was eating. And can't find them. They may be over there in my dresser or fell out on my bed. Because my wallet may have been up here on my bed at some time. But I just want to try to relax and chill. But I'm just kind of manic. So I don't know about y'all. But I kind of am. And I don't like the feeling of mania. And I'm out of medication, which isn't a good thing. I haven't taken lithium in quite some time. And I had another antidepressant that I she'd given me some samples of, and kind of during this morning period, I black out a lot, or I zone out, or I shut people out. And I had a over the phone appointment, and I didn't feel like answering it, so I didn't talk to her. So I haven't got those refilled either. And medication's a real big issue right now. Today is the second, which is so I just today's Saturday. So Monday I can get my sleeping pills. So at least that will help me settle down. So I need that. So I've got 2 days of nothing. Except maybe some lithium, but I don't know much of it. Lithium acts on me pretty quick, but I don't think it's what I need right now. So I don't know. I could always go to the ER, try to get them to give me some IV Ativan or something. I don't think they have IV Xanax. I don't know. Nobody's ever given me IV Xanax before. So if you've ever had any, let me know. Sure be interested in how that acted. But Ativan IV, it helps okay. Pill wise, it doesn't though. It has to be Xanax, because they've had me on such high Xanax doses for so long. Nothing besides Xanax will work on me, and sometimes it won't even work. I mean, it just sometimes doesn't even work. So, there is something. I thought I bought something else, but I can't remember what. I bought a thing, one of those things for your silverware. I bought a new one of those because that one's been in there for I don't know how long. And I bought a wreath for 4th of July. I don't know why, but I like the 4th of July. Don't know why. Next 4th of July, we're going to be at Disney World, but they're not sure if they're going to be having fireworks again yet, but love their fireworks. So hopefully by then. But I think COVID's going to be like the flu. It's just always going to be here. I mean, I don't know that vaccinations are really ever going to work. Either way, even if you get vaccinated for the flu, you still can get the flu. So I don't know that it's ever. I don't think it's ever going away. I think it's just something that's here to stay, and it's just one of those illnesses that come, just like HIV. It came, it didn't go away. Well, people I think can be cured by that by now, but illnesses are illnesses, and you get them, and you just deal with them and go on. So I think it's going to be the same with COVID. It's not going to go away. It's just like another flu kind of thing, and we're just going to have to deal with it. But that thing on India went off on my phone. I guess I must have tapped it off. But it was sad. They were thin, thousands were dying, and there was no oxygen, and people couldn't breathe, and they weren't even counting people who have died that are still laying in their homes, that they have lost. I don't know how, and I haven't watched it recently, so I don't know how long this has been taking place. I was just, when I started this, it was on, and I just couldn't believe it. It's just horrifying. And my mom, for the last, since COVID began, would not let anybody but Sean and myself in the house. So nobody got to see her really before she died, except when she got the hospice. Of course, they let people in because at that point there wasn't even COVID wasn't going to stop what's going to happen. So it's just, life's just what it is. We're all going to live it. It all goes one way or another. And I don't know. Who knows where it goes? I've bought this book, and I'm going to buy some more of the like devotional and Christian books. And I think I have some out maybe in the what's about to be Sean's room, and start reading those, trying to get more spiritual. I think maybe I'm losing that spiritual guidance that I need. I think tomorrow I'm going to sage the house, and I need to find my stick thing, and I can't remember what it's called. But if not, we will go. Five Below actually carries them. And she said when paranormal activity is really bad, to burn it. And I need to burn it. But I do not know what I did with it. So I'll have to find that. So, or Sin or Jeff and I are just going to have to go to Five Below and get some, because activity has gotten very bad in probably the last 2 weeks, electronic wise, especially. So that's one reason we had to go get the phones, because we kept having problems with the phones. Everybody's numbers would erase. We wouldn't be able to call anybody. And my husband, he works for the sheriff's department, as you know, and he works nights. If we had to get a hold of anybody, these phones may not even work to call 911, as bad as they were getting. TV's going off, coming on, middle of the night, 4 in the morning, I'm in there cleaning, and TV comes right on. So all kinds of stuff happening. I'm still waiting for the what is it? Military paranormal investigators, or the investigators of the house. And we have one medium that we're waiting for, and have 2 cousins that want to investigate. And like I said, when they go to bed tonight, I'm going to have them turn on a voice recorder and see if we catch anything in here. I'm exhausted, y'all. I hope everybody's having a good night, besides just me, manic, and wanting to go to sleep, wanting to rest, and it's just not coming. And I want it to badly. And my mom, one of her fears before she passed away, she had told my brother, probably about a week before she died, that she didn't want to go because she was afraid that I would overdose and not be here for Sean. And that keeps running through my head every time I run out of medication early. What have I had of? So that kind of scares me. So I keep trying to make sure I'm trying to stay in at least a normal, where I know I'm safe range, because I know where I've been on my meds before. So it kind of scares me some for her to have been afraid of that. And it kind of, when that last tear she took before she quit breathing, it makes me think, wonder if that's what she was thinking. So I feel guilty for that, because I put her through a lot. with alcohol and drug abuse over years. And I know she worried and was scared for me. So it bothers me a lot. I think that could have been the reason for her that last tear that I saw. Never forget that last breath she took. I will never forget it. I relive it daily, and I will never forget and wonder what that last tear meant. Did she see somebody? Was she thinking, that she was afraid that I was going to overdose? Pray to God, maybe she saw my dad. Their anniversary would have been at midnight. Their wedding anniversary would have been 55 years at midnight. So, I wish at least she would have smiled or something and not had a tear in her eye. That scares me. Why did she have a tear in her eye? And everybody kept telling me, tell her it's okay to go. It's okay for her to go. And I was by myself, and I finally told her after a couple of times because she kept saying, she'd want. She said, like, no, but it wasn't words. You would just have to have been there. And she, that last time I said it, I told her, I said, I'm very scared, but it's okay for you to go. And then Sean and I will be okay. I said, it's okay, go be with Dad. And then that tear rolled down. And I won't forgive myself because I feel guilty. I feel like we killed her because she, under no circumstances, did she not want them to not resuscitate her. She insisted that we resuscitate her no matter what. And we didn't, and I won't forgive any of them for telling them not to. And I'll always feel guilty for it. Because I know she'd tell me many times, she said, no matter what, you make sure they resuscitate me. And of course, they went and told everybody how it would break her ribs and everything. And, it would have changed what happened either way. And nobody wants anybody to suffer, hey baby, hey boy. But sit, can you sit? But, when you give your last wishes, even if it's something, sit, I'm okay, sit. Even if you give somebody your last wishes, even if it's not what you believe, it's what that person wanted, and it should be honored, period. I don't care if it's not what you think's right, but it's what that person felt they needed and wanted. And nope. So that'll always bother me till the day I die. That's probably what I'll be thinking about. And it's been since February 25th, and that's what I think about every day. So I'm sorry to be such a drag down tonight, y'all. I just get manic, and I'm probably rapid cycling, probably, quite honestly, and try not to spin because we're trying to, since I've got with the one husband, we're trying to balance everything out and get ourselves organized. And what we worked on a lot today was consolidating bills, like insurance policies together, so we weren't paying as much, phone bills together, so we're not paying as much. The utilities aren't usually quite that high, although the electric's lights on. I hate when they turn on all the lights. It drives me crazy because I want to keep the electricity bill down as low as I can. But and water, and we pay gas. And that's it. I'll have to pay our house taxes according to mom's will and house insurance, which I paid that too. And it's $113 for that. So not too bad. But we're going to fix up the house and make it what it should be and hopefully make her proud of what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to do right by her. Uh, For myself, what hurts us the most, I think, is that I, I'm following her the wishes that she made in her will, and my brothers and sisters can't even have enough respect to do that. And it hurts a lot. They didn't respect her in life, and they don't now. It's just it kind of just fucking pisses me off. You know, they all acted like they also cared when they're up there in hospice taking pictures, smiling like, oh, we've been here all this time. No, you haven't been here all this time. I was here 16 years. I lived with her. I took care of her. My son lifted her up off the floor when she fell. So don't give me that crap that trying to show somebody that you cared. No, you didn't. You didn't give a shit. You'd come into town and visit your mother-in-law and go shopping with her and not even come by and see your own mom. So no, she didn't. And if my mom knew that one of my nephews was selling weed now, as much as she thought of him as he was growing up, and then my other sister, her husband adopted her daughter when they got married, and her other husband or her ex-husband terminated his rights when he went to prison. Um, Here a couple months ago, one of them was drunk. I'm not really clear which one was drunk. It was my niece or my niece. She's of age to drink, so she can drink. And her dad picked her up somewhere. Well, they ended up kissing. She kicked him out. They were going to get a divorce, and my niece ended up moving out and getting her apartment because she got so mad that her mom didn't leave him. So, they all act like they're all goody, and my brother acts like he's so Christian. And how hypocritical can you be locking your um, sister nephew's car up in your fence so they can't get to their own car that is clearly written in the will? My uncle had even text us a will about a week later, I guess, when after mom passed away. And all of a sudden, my sister, she said, well, I'm probating it next week. And then all of a sudden, she wasn't probating it. And I don't think she realized that I would end up with the means to do it. So there's nothing they can do. It's getting probated. So they're just shit out of luck. And they can all go to hell for all I care. That's all I could care less. And the one bad thing about it is Sean and I made the mistake of going by the place that they cremated people. I didn't even know where it was. Somebody stopped in front of them because they knew that was happening, and they said right there's where they're going to do it. Sean looks up, said to God, Mom, you said there's smoke coming out of the top of it, and they were cremating someone. It kills me the fact that they would want to cremate her, let alone wear her around their neck. My brother lived with her ashes in his house. And then maybe, because I still haven't heard of anything about them scattering some of her ashes at on my dad's plot, right next to her plot. So it's just rough. I'm sorry, guys. I hope y'all have a better night. Y'all get some sleep, and I will hopefully eat better tomorrow. Get up and clean. And we're going to fix pork chops tomorrow because Sean loves pork chops. And I forget what else they said they wanted. And I want to eat something, but it's kind of useless because I can't eat hardly anything. So, you get a little bite of this, and that's it. But 100 pounds lost, 100 pounds lost, I guess. But I gotta get some nutrition in. I can't do that. The only thing I've been able to eat on this skin, I think, is Pop Tarts. As I told you, Pop Tarts. I think because they're soft is why. I think he did my stomach maybe a little too tight. I don't know. But y'all have a good night. Like I said, I hope y'all watch the channel, and thank you for I know one person did. And you can please share and subscribe. There are better moments, believe me. This is just one of those breakdown moments of, as it's titled, My Puzzled Life. And sometimes I just have those breakdowns. And tonight's one of them. So thanks for watching and have a good night. God bless y'all. And I don't know, we'll do something tomorrow. I might have to do it with my camera because I traded in my other camera, so I can't use that. Whole $9 is all it was worth, but it was an LG 6, but at least it would let me upload my videos. So I probably have to get on to AT&T tomorrow and see if they can help me figure out how to upload videos. And y'all I know I look horrible, and I gotta wash off any makeup that I have left and put on some moisturizer. So y'all have a good night, and I enjoyed talking to y'all. Thanks. Bye, guys.